All right. Ed, can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I can hear you well.
Awesome. Awesome. Are you going to have your video on or just
Yeah,
non-video? It's totally okay if you don't.
I'll do video. I'm just
Awesome.
in my
Thank
hotel
you.
room, so
No,
sorry
you're
about
fine.
the
Listen, we
background.
have lots of hotel Zooms.
Yeah,
Lots of drivers join us from their hotel spaces. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us this afternoon. I'm going to ask you a couple opening questions, then we'll see if we have any additional questions. I know a couple of our media are traveling this afternoon, so we're going to get some questions in and then also send them this audio and video from this session. I know going to Portland takes a little bit, as I'm sure you are familiar with as well.
yeah,
So we're going to kind of try to help them out with their travels as well. Obviously, you have the opportunity this weekend to run with Sam Hunt Racing. You have made 3 IndyCar starts at Portland. This will be your second career NASCAR Xfinity Series start. And then you have the opportunity as well to race Portland and Sonoma back to back. So tell us a little bit about just this week, what you're doing to prep for Portland and kind of just, the overall opportunity to race in the Xfinity Series as well.
yeah. It's really exciting to be back in the Xfinity car with Sam Hunt Racing. COTA was an amazing experience. The race didn't quite work out how we would have liked, but in that last stage, once we fixed some issues we had with the car, we were extremely fast, so we were making a lot of forward progress. So coming off of that, makes us really confident for Portland. It's another track, as you said, that I know. And I've had experience there in the IndyCar. So although that helps a bit, obviously it'll be very different driving it in a Xfinity car. But we did quite a bit of preparation on the simulator with Toyota. I found that tool to be really useful, especially at COTA, just getting up to speed. When you have such limited practice time, 15 minutes, it makes it extremely difficult for someone that doesn't have prior experience with the car to get on it, and that made the whole process a lot easier. And as you said, having Sonoma as a back-to-back weekend just enhances the progress more, being comfortable with the car and with the team. I believe we have a longer session there of practice just because of the new track surface. So it's all about, making steps as quickly as possible. But I feel like this should be a good track for us. The team ran really well there last year, so we have a good baseline and just looking forward to getting on track.
All right. And obviously the opportunity to run Sonoma next weekend. Anything in particular you're looking forward to about the opportunity of having, to run back-to-back races, but obviously Portland and Sonoma are two different racetracks.
Yeah.
Just talk a little bit about like what you're looking forward to headed to Sonoma as well.
Yeah, I think, the biggest thing is having, being back in the car so quickly after what you learn. Because, for example, at COTA was the first time I drove a race car in 6 months. So, you have 50 minutes practice after 6 months of not driving any race car. It's very difficult. But it went extremely well, I would say. And now having this opportunity, obviously it's been a bit of a break, but much less of a break as it was for COTA. So we'll be up to speed at Portland quickly, and then just being able to be familiar with everything for Sonoma will really make the transition much easier. And again, it's all building a database for me in a way that what you experience with these cars is completely different to what I'm used to. And I've just been fortunate that the team, that Sam Hunt Racing, and also Toyota, the help from them has really made that transition much easier.
All right. We'll now go to questions. If you have a question, please raise your hand in the Zoom platform. And to take our first question, we'll go to Joseph with TobyChristie.com. Go ahead, Joseph.
Thanks for taking time today, Ed. All of your NASCAR starts so far have come on road courses. Do you have any interest in doing any ovals? And have you discussed that with Sam or any other team owners?
Yeah, ovals are actually my favorite type of racing. And although my background traditionally was road courses, when I did IndyCar, the ovals were my favorite part of the series. So it is really something that I would love to do. We have been trying to make plans for me to do a race. Obviously, that there's a lot of things involved to make that happen, but it is something which I'm really keen on doing, and hopefully we can get one or two in this season. But we'll just see. That's a progressing situation. But I'm really trying hard to make it happen.
Thank you.
All right. Any additional questions? All right. Well, Ed, thank you so much for joining us. And like I said, we have a lot of our media who are currently traveling. I know a few people ran into some delays today. So we'll make sure they get the audio and video from this session. And we wish you the best of luck this weekend in Portland and Sonoma next week as well.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for everyone who
Bye.
joined.
Thanks.